All right, what's going on YouTube? It's been a long time, don't judge me. Today we're going to talk about 5 things you should know before buying an F90 M5 LCI or pre-LCI. Let's get started. First thing you should know before buying an F90 M5 is that it has major coolant tank issues. So this coolant tank right here is actually from RK Auto Works. It is billet. The one that comes OEM is a plastic one. So with the plastic one that comes from BMW, completely stock, has a premature failure. What'll end up happening is from all the heat and probably all those pulls that you end up doing, it'll actually rupture and blow up in severe cases, and you'll end up getting coolant in some of your spark plugs, which you don't want. It'll cause fouling, you'll get a misfire, and on top of that, you'll have no coolant to cool your engine. So BMW somewhat patched this issue by doing a recall, but the only thing is a recall, they just give you another plastic OEM style coolant tank, which might save you a little bit of extra time, but in the long run you're going to want to get it replaced. Other than the billet style RK Auto Works coolant tank, they do make another remedy, not BMW of course, but they do a relocation. So you could relocate your coolant tank. I think it's in this area, I'm not super well versed, and that will help for when your coolant tank blows up, you don't get coolant all up in your spark plugs. Right, number 2. This one kind of sucks, but depreciation. Now we all know cars are not going to hold their value like when we bought them brand new, but BMW M5s depreciated very, very bad. Now, they didn't depreciate as bad as the BMW M8 did, and I'll add pictures so you can see what I'm talking about, but these cars are just not worth a whole lot of money. So if you're going to buy one right now, it's probably a good time because they're dirt cheap, but if you're trying to resell yours in a couple years, you might want to reconsider getting a M5. Alright, since we're already looking at the interior, the one option that I'm very upset about are carbon bucket seats. As you can tell, and I'm sure you know, F90s, excluding the M5 CS, don't have carbon bucket seats. So that's kind of ass. I mean, the ivory white is pretty beautiful. I like it. It's not as hard to keep clean as everyone says it is, but if I had the option to get carbon bucket seats, you best believe I would. Just imagine if these were all carbon. I mean, it'd be incredible. Number 4, car mods. They're very, very expensive. And I'll just give you a few examples so you know exactly what I'm talking about. MSR front mount intakes. I bought these used, but brand new, these will run you about $2,000. The RK coolant tank, I bought it brand new. That might run you about $1,200 to $1,500. I kind of forget. Now you can't see the downpipes. They're in the back. This has 4 of them. 4. So it has 4 cats. Right? These are Project Gamma. I think I bought the primaries for about $2,000. And I bought the secondaries for, it was either $1,000 or $2,000. I mean, that's pretty expensive. Kind of fast forward to the exhaust, Eisenman exhaust. Mind you, this isn't a full exhaust. It's just kind of the, what they call it, catback. This thing was about $3,500. So yeah, not very cheap. It's got quite a bit of carbon fiber on there. Obviously carbon fiber gets really expensive. I mean, that gets expensive with whatever car you go with anyways. BBS wheels, again, those are just expensive in general. But yeah, if you want to make your car fast, it's not going to be as easy as you probably thought. Number 5, the last topic I wanted to talk to you guys about, since we were kind of on the topic of car parts and mods, are, if you want to make this fast, there's a lot of good tuners. The tuning potential for BMW has always been very great. The only problem with this car is it has internals built out of chicken bones. I've said it time and time again. The M5 platform is just one of those platforms that, yeah, it's a V8, it's twin turbo, it's fast, factory, but once you start tuning it, you play with the reliability. Now that's kind of a you're kind of playing Russian roulette when it comes to that, because you might get a factory freak. You might get something that can really hold power, or you might get something that just will blow up at 650 wheel. And 650 wheel isn't a lot when your car weighs, in the 4K range. So that's one thing. And obviously building the internals can get very expensive. I've gotten various quotes. I think one of the best quotes I got was about 15K. I forget who I got it from. So just be mindful that if you want to make this car fast and reliable, your best option is to build it. Unless you don't care, you want to full send it, you don't care about sending rods to the moon. I mean, you can probably get 850 wheel. My recommendation to you is to just keep the torque very low. I don't really have any numbers. I don't want to tell you any numbers and you guys be like, F90 Vic told me this. So just be careful. Anyways, that about does it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy it, please hit a like, comment, even subscribe. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I usually get to all my DMs. And if you guys want me to do another video, you guys have other questions more specific, drop them down here in the comments. And if I get enough questions, I will do another video. But I'll see you guys in the next one.